Right, it is currently the 3rd of December, so 2 days before the update, and I just wanted to try out a project before the update with what little time we have left with the old logic. What I what I want to try and do is I want to try and make an E3 Sentry AWACS plane. I've got pictures of them up right in front of me here, and what I want to try and make it do, I want to make it fly itself. It's not going to have a practical use right now because what AWACS does is it's like a form of early warning. What does AWACS stand for? Airborne Early Warning and Control System, or I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And I also know that it's built off an old Boeing chassis. Or not chassis, the whole thing. It's just a Boeing plane, an old Boeing plane. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm not showing the build for the plane because I don't think anyone cares. But I'm gonna show the logic part because I don't know how to do this. So I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn myself. So I'm gonna build a plane now. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I have here with me right now what I am happy with to make my little fly-by-wire plane. It surprised me with how much it wanted to perform. I've had to do a lot to the engines and a lot to the wings in order for this thing to stop overperforming, which I was expecting it to horribly underperform, but no, it really surprised me. So what you can see me doing here is really all I want this thing to do, except maybe a little bit wider, a little bit of a wider circle, and a lot higher up. I've worked this out before, and I want it to be about 1,000, whatever the altitude measurement is on that altitude block. It might be, it's probably meters. I want it to be 1,000 meters up, and I just want it to kind of circle over there with the little disc spinning. It does spin. I haven't got it spinning right now because that's where I put the seat temporarily. It is not going to have a seat on it at all. Although, no, okay, I don't know, I changed my mind. I was going to say it might be cool if I had this as like, it flies itself and I had a little camera in here, look down. Maybe it would be on here. But I feel like that'd just be a bit pointless, really. Yeah, fine. And if you wanted to put that on it, or if I ever wanted to put that on it, wouldn't be too hard of a thing to do. So let's begin with this logic. I gotta think here. So obviously I want this thing to go off by itself. So I guess an easy thing I can start off with right now is I never want the engines to not be on. So yeah, I've had to rely on the thrust mainly in space thrusters because these were mounted lower down. As you can see, I've turned the speed down. It was like pulling up by itself. It's nothing to do with the wings, it's the thrust. So I have already this altitude sensor in here, and I feel like if I just turned all of those on, and not that. That gyro, that singular gyro, by the way, is just my usual stability, roll stability gyro. Right, we're going to have these on a delay of 2 seconds. These engines are going to start up straight away. I should really probably take that seat off. It's going to try and save it something else now. Never mind. So the engines start up. It flies. Now it's probably going to go straight into the ocean here. No, it actually does start climbing all by itself. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, this is a really good build. Right. So now, what I want it to do is I want it to climb just like that all the way up until 1,000 feet. So the first thing I want it to do is I want it to not roll off course. So I think I'm going to have to do this the same way I tried to do my first stabilizer. And that's going to be with one facing that way, one on the other side. By the way, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why wouldn't you just make that 360 degrees, not just like minus 90 or minus 180? That just really confuses everything. This isn't 360 degrees. Why isn't the other one? Maybe a possible possible fix for the future. So, let me think now. This one here is going to be the one that makes me roll. Is going to make me roll left, because if I'm too far over that way, I want to roll left. So whatever roll left is whatever output I have to give. Roll left is A. So this one is a negative output, sorry, into both of these control surfaces. And this one is a positive output in these control surfaces. Now this thing flies so straight, I might even have to wingtip it. Let's just see what it does. I think I'm gonna have to wingtip it. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. So I've okay. I definitely got that wrong then. No, this is good. This is good. This is good. So this one needs to go that way, and this one needs to go that way. Let's try that then. I think it's not going to have enough speed. It's going to go into the ocean. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll fix that later. For now, we'll just give it more of a run-up. Might even take off by itself. Oh my god, it's fast. There it goes. Is it going to roll? Oh, look at that. Yes! Did you see it then? I think it fixed itself. That, to me, looked like it was working. Oh my god, I slammed that on the floor. Here we go, this will be a good test. I mean, it's not rolling over. Okay, that's a really good sign. I am just going to give it just a tiny little wingtip in the flanker, which I fitted landing gear on, by the way. Doesn't work too amazingly, but it works well enough. We're just going to give it. We're just going to run up alongside it here. I'm just going to give it just a little wingtip. Oh, no, okay. This is a bit harder than I thought it was going to be. Right, come on. No, I missed it again. Come on! No! Ooh, do you know what? It's flying at like a 40-degree climb here, and it's just really steady. Anybody else noticing that? Look at that. Oh no, never mind. No, it is getting higher. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall like a stone eventually. Where is it? I can't tell. It's getting very high though. So yeah, I think this thing is just gonna climb by itself. I'm pretty confident that's not rolling. I'm pretty confident that's not rolling. I hope that despawns it. I think it has. So yeah, that kind of works by itself. What I now want it to do is we're just gonna fit a little altitude sensor in here, and it is gonna be 200 meters. And if it is 200 meters, we're just gonna give a negative output of like 0.7 on the control surfaces. The only trouble is if I have this going for too long, it's gonna go too far down. So maybe I do want to restrict the climb a little bit. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. And then for this one, when we pick 1100, we want it to give a positive output of 7. And hopefully, what that should mean is he should now climb to 1000 meters and level off all by itself. Okay, there. So there's a mountain in the way that time. That's fine, really. There's just nothing wrong with that, right? Bring out another one. It's fine. We have infinite amount of these. We're so rich. I'm so rich that I have an infinite amount of these things. Right, let's see what it does. It's climbing all by itself. I think it just fixed its roll. It's not rolling over. I'm pretty confident that I've got that roll working. Oh, I can run circles around it though. It's climbing. Oh, that's such a steep climb. Right, come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. Let's see what it does. We're getting pretty near now, 1,200. Should probably have stuck an altitude sensor on myself. Oh, dude, we have to be above it now. There's no way. Oh, no. Oh, it's so high up. There's no way we're not above 1,200. Oh, is it leveling off? Is it leveling off? Yeah, right, that's no good. Okay, let's bring it back, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Oh my god, I literally can't stick anything on that. It's max complexity. Did I save it with the... Oh, I didn't. That's why it was climbing forever, as I didn't save it with the altitude blocks in. Right, save it. Save it as that. And let's chase it. We're probably getting close now. Oh my god, are we not past it? Is it leveling off? If we get close to it, we can see if the control surfaces have moved. They haven't. Definitely haven't. What about now? They move now? It's... Oh my god, it's just shooting off like a rocket. It's going to space. No, okay, something's wrong. Right, first things first, let's monitor how high up we're going. So we're going to replace this 1x2 with an altitude sensor. It's not doing anything, just giving us a reading. All I got to do now is look at my little altitude sensor on there, 200. God, yeah, that is high up actually. It's a lot higher up than I thought it was. No, it is, no, genuinely, it's so high up. Yeah, right, I did not need to be that high up at all. It needs to be actually about 700. So we'll do 800 and 900. Is this min or max? This is max. 900 and 800. Right, now we should start to see it leveling off at a much more reasonable altitude with 300. Let's climb to how high it should be when it starts leveling off. So it should get to about here. Where I am right now is where it should get to. So up it comes and level off. Come on. Come on. Well now, okay, now we're definitely past the altitude, so it's not doing anything. New plan. Let's not ease it off in any way. Let's just make it do full outputs. +1 and -1. Should be trigger above, right? Oh no. Oh, I have a problem here. Right, okay. I've just worked out what's going on. Right, okay. What's happening is the sensor is giving outputs both times for when it's above. So when it reaches 800, it pitches up, and then when it reaches 900, it's trying to pitch up because this is still on, and pitch down so it returns back to neutral state. That is my problem. So what I'm going to have to do instead then is this is going to have to trigger below, but we will also have one that is set to 700 that is also trigger below and output -0.1 to counteract that until it gets to a suitable height. Hopefully when I spawn this in, these control surfaces should be flat. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So hopefully that is now going to work. I just wanted to pull down. 300, 400. Should make a throttling system. That'd be cool. 500, 600. Oh, yep. It's not enough time. So, okay. It's not enough time. No, it is correcting itself. Okay, maybe that's alright then. Maybe that's okay. Problem is now is because it's gone so high, it's going to try and pitch down massively. Yeah, see. Okay, there's a what it's going to do now is pitch up massively. Yep. So I mean, it flies itself. It does a horrible job. Oh god, because it's gone all the way down. It's almost gone to 700. It's going to go all the way back up, and eventually it will stable out. But it's just not going to do it. It's not going to do it suitably enough. So the way we fix that, because we only ever want slight adjustments really, and this is going to affect the rate in which it climbs, but I'm hoping that's not really going to be a problem, is we have to get 2 more angle sensors, and I'm going to do this outside just so I can see what I'm doing. And the first one needs to give a window of 20 degrees, so 340, sorry, in this one, 340, no, half of 340, 170, and it needs to be 90 degrees, no, it needs to be 0 degrees. This one is going to, give it a bit more room. Won't have it pitching at all otherwise. No, that's wrong, it should be 90 degrees, because the arrow's up there. If I turn it to the side, no, it's still going to point upwards, okay. So now, this one is gonna detect if it pitches up too far. If it pitches up too far, here's a tricky thing. Here's a tricky thing now, is because we already have the altitude sensors doing the job, we're going to have to make these do the reverse of what we want, because instead of it actually pitching down, it's just going to counter the pitch it's already going. No, maybe it is going to go the right way then. So this is going to tilt upwards, and this is going to get detected by it. So in that case, I want it to pitch down. So it's going to be negative output. Yep. One minus one. Right. Hopefully now it should be a bit better. So yeah, it's not climbing anywhere near as much as it was before. That's a good sign that it's working. I think I have been a little harsh with how much it can climb and not. It's adjusting itself all the time. Look at that. Only trouble now is it even going to reach where it needs to go before we reach the world border? Because that'll be a problem. What altitude are we at right now? We're at 500. No, okay, I think I can be a little more slack then. Give it a bit more slack. Has it gone? No, it has not exceeded height limit. Here it goes, exceeding height limit. Down it comes. Oh my god, butter. Is it? Oh, that's so perfect. Oh, that's cool though. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. Now, literally, all we should need to do is just turn it to the side. And I think the way I'm going to do that, I'll see if that works, is I'm going to grab the angle sensors, the original ones, and I'm going to chuck them on a rotating servo, just turn them to the side. If that doesn't work, I will have to come up with a bit more of a plan. Yeah, I'm going to be a bit less mean with the angles. Let's change it to 130 and 130. We should be able to climb a little bit faster now. Oh my god, the wing. Oh, why, Trailmakers? Why are hinges so weak? Really, if I pick 100% strength, they should be, like, as strong as if it was carrying a feather. I kind of wish this game would do that more. That's a bit more of a climb. Bit more of an impressive climb. Yeah, we're going up a lot faster. We'll just see if it can still fly straight. Was it just me, or did it seem like it was not having to correct itself back up, but only down? Because it always wants to climb by itself naturally. Yeah, I think this might be a lot easier. I think I'm going to be able to turn the... We're not exceeding the height limit, are we? I am, he isn't. There he goes, straightening himself out. And when he does this, he's now going to pitch up naturally by himself. Yeah. So we are... Yes, look at that. So what I can do, what this means, is I can get a much straighter flight, a much more flat flight even, by making the up one do just as much, but the down one, which is this one, I think. Yes, it is. Right, up it goes. Have I just done the wrong one? It looks like I have. Oh, yeah, it was so obvious to me now. Oh my god. Right, 130 there. Was it? Yeah, it was 130. 150 there. Save that. Should start climbing. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Look at that. That's a lot better. This is the part where he pitches up because of the 700 logic gate. And he should start to level off. Like about where he is. There he goes. Now he should be going down a lot less than he's going up. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. He's going to go up a little bit. And he's going to come down a little bit. Oh, that's so perfect. Yeah, genuinely, that is awesome. That is just so cool. And when it's turning ever so slightly, might be even better. So I'm going to do that now. So the first thing is I just got to test, does my theory of how I think angle sensors work, does that check out? If I make it go, yeah, that's perfect. Put a seat here and an angle sensor on there. It does! Look at that, it works. If you twist the angle sensor, the angle follows. That's cool, that's really cool. So we want this thing to tilt at like probably 20 degrees. Move these back one. Nope. Yeah, do that. Just take the side panels off. Oh, it is right above the AWACS. The radar plate though, we'll do that then. Put down, we'll fill that in first of all to make it aerodynamically symmetrical. Paint those up as well. Get ugly in there. We'll grab this. Put that in there. Take off all of these because it's going to need a bit of room. We'll put back on and we'll bridge the gap. So that has room. How am I going to do these bits? Oh, with these blocks. Nice. Right. That is sorted, I think. What this is going to do is when it gets to 700 meters, it's going to turn. This is the 700 meters one. So this one is going to trigger above and a positive output, and it is going to turn that rotating servo and the AWACS plate. And now we just have to decide, nope, the servo, how much this is going to. We'll make it turn very slowly, and we'll do a very slight the other way as well. Let's see what that does. Let's see what this does. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this does. Where is he going? Where are you going now? Where are you trying? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Does it stabilize? Oh, look at that. It stabilizes itself. Even though I just smacked it on the wing, it still stabilizes itself. That is pretty cool. Please turn. For God's sake, please turn. I really want you to work so badly. Come on. Okay, we're nearing, we're nearing. If it does nothing, I'll just... First I'll increase the angle. Okay, 700. He should start turning now. Oh my god, what have I done? Oh my god. What have I done? What the hell have I done? Is the AWACS plate spinning at least? It's spinning alright. What have I done? Oh my god, it hates living now. Hang on. No, it's fixed itself. It's trying to fix itself. Right, we're going to check what exactly those angle sensors are telling it to do. Yeah, I thought so. It shouldn't be on those at all. I think I found my culprit. Thank God. That's a relief if I did. And it also didn't look like it was trying to do that much, so we are just going to up this to 20 degrees. Oh, it is at 20 degrees. 30 degrees. What are we at? 500. 600. 700. Okay, it's turn. Come on, please. No, not again! Oh, why is that happening? It's turned. It has turned, though. Oh my god, the sun. It is definitely turned. Oh no, this might be alright. Depends what it does now. Oh. Oh, do you know what? Oh, do you know what? That's a bit wibbly wobbly, but that looks good to me. I mean, it's turning. I don't know why it initially did that weird climbing thing it tried to do. What altitude is it staying at? That's perfect. I think, yep, honestly, I think that's good. You got the little AWACS plate spinning. Yeah, that's great, that's great. So one thing I've noticed is it did turn the wrong way. I want it to turn the other way. If it could please be so kind as to turn not the way it is going. I was right the first time. Yeah, of course, because it would be inverted because the angle sensors go the other way. Not in the direction of the actual turntable itself. Should get to 700 and turn. There it goes, should start turning. Yeah, so it does that weird climb thing, but if it steadies itself, I don't really mind at all. And steady itself, it has. And that is flying itself. Look at it go. Look how cool that is. I'm sorry, don't mind me saying, but that is awesome. That is so cool. And here he circles. Here he goes. I think I'm going to give it even less on the descent. Doesn't come anywhere near the height limit. Height limit of where it's allowed to go. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Yep. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy with how that's turned out. It's kind of luck, really. Kind of a gamble, anything you do on this game, because there's always a chance, like with the Sea Skim missile, that Trailmakers just says, no, you can't do what you want. But that is awesome. I love that so much. And maybe in the future, maybe not just this update, but maybe in the far future, maybe that thing will have a purpose. So it kind of sucks that this thing does have to climb for such a while, because it would be cool if this was like orbiting the map. Again, I could probably just like decrease the angle at which it turns to get it a little bit closer at least. So now I'm just gonna have to test what are the limits for, like, can it take off by itself, and what am I, like, where on the maps can I take this thing off from and just send it into the sky. Because that is so cool. Actually, yeah, let's send it off this way. What happens if I send it off right between the arches? I think it's gonna miss. Oh no. It's so fast. Oh, quickly, quickly. Oh my god, no, it thread the needle. Dude! That's so cool! Keep going! Keep going! Yes! Yes! That's so cool! It thread the needle! See, if I was really cool, I would have, like, terrain avoidance and stuff, but I'm just not that cool, really. And I think that'd be kind of annoying with the current distance sensor crisis we have going on. And I am calling it that. And now, we have targets. If I ever want to test something out. Like, for example, this lovely SU-27, which I've constructed myself here. It's got me 1,000 views, by the way. I never expected a video with just me building this to reach 1,000 views. That is awesome. Thank you all so much. Look at that thing. That's so cool, just orbiting around the Christmas island. Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay. Anyway. I'm going to see which points of which maps you can launch this thing off of. And I'll show you all of them. Can you launch it off of... Oh, my face, get off, get off. Yep, that looked good to me. Can you do that? Yes, you can. Okay, you can just launch it off of pretty much anywhere that's flat enough and has an end to it. Oh, God. I hate when Trailmakers does that as well, when it throws your creation in the sky because it thinks there's no ground clearage. Yeah, you can just throw it off of any ledge, really. What about flat ground? Can it launch itself off flat ground? Like, let's give it a nice runway. Right here. Can it launch itself? It's going to trap me underneath it again. Oh, there it goes. Can it launch itself? Yes, it can. Oh, dude, that's so cool! So, yeah, so pretty much you can just launch this thing anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. Just give it a bit of a runway, like, and it'll just take off. That is so cool! Oh my god. This is probably one of the best things I've made. Then you launch it off of a slope. Will it come off a slope? It most certainly will. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, it's trying to... Ooh. It's fine, it recovers. It recovers from that. And it's gonna... Okay, no, it didn't recover from that. So, be careful what angle of a slope you're launching it off. Let's try different maps. Can you launch it off of this? It's gonna hit the ramp. No, it isn't. Misses the ramp, and off it goes. Oh my god. Yes, dude. Test if you can, like, launch it off here. It should try to stabilize itself. Oh, no, not again. Oh my god. Yeah, nice one. Nice one game with the wings. Go on. Make it. Make it. Make it. Perfect. Look at that. My mouse is snapping because the wire is taut. Right, let's test. Can you... there's a rock in the way. Launch it off here. So you can give it a little boost in altitude. I have put myself way too close to that again. Go. Fly away. Yeah, it's already at 700. So that's a really good place to put it then. And off it goes. Maybe launch it this way so that it orbits over the island. Not enough with the wings. Here it goes. Look how sick that is. It just takes itself there. That is awesome. Let's see, can you launch it off of this launch? Sorry, this ledge. Ooh, that's a bit of a height to drop it from. Off it goes. Yeah, perfectly. Off it, there it goes. Look at that. Oh my god, that is awesome. So, not quite high enough for it to instantly start turning. Let's chuck it straight off here. See how it does. Wait till my little guy runs backwards. Oh, that missed him by a centimetre. And it's pitching down. It stops itself. It's turning. It's gaining speed. Oh my god. No, never mind. It's perfectly fine. It handles that perfectly fine. Yep. And it should start orbiting. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I take it back. You can launch it from those islands perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. And up it goes. Levels off. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, ha! I forgot to get rid of the other one. Oh, that's so cool. Is he gonna hit this island? No, it misses the islands, flies in between them. Oh, that's really cool. You can just see them flying around now. What do they look like at night? Oh, about the same, really. Oh, they do look pretty cool. So I am just going to check that it does still fly like the right way. And then I'll leave it there, I promise. Perfectly normal. Ooh, bit of a dive there. Jesus, man, come on. Don't go too far. And then it hits me with a bit of a climb. Should start to level off though. Yeah, there we go. Slight climb. Should pitch down in a minute. Ooh, it's going down a bit far. That's alright though, because it recovers. I don't really mind. It's not going below 800, is it? It is a bit. That's why it's pitching back up. It works though. Awesome. That wraps that up for this video. Oh, not enough room because I'm above a balloon thing. There's my E3 AWACS. I'm going to call it its proper name now. E3 Sentry AWACS. I'm pretty proud of this thing. It looks a bit cursed from the front. Just don't look at it too closely. I'm really proud of it. If any of you want it, I'll chuck it on the workshop. I'll leave it off for now. And I'll see you in the next video. The next video is probably also going to be Trailmakers because the update's out in 2 days. So I'll see you then.